All right, guys. Well, the title pretty well says it all. I'm not going to buy this combine after all. First of all, find a place to sit down here. Got grease all over my tedder. Anyway, first of all, I went to look at a Massey Ferguson 760 combine. It was just out over kind of in the next valley. And those of you who know the Massey Ferguson combines, the 760 is a pretty good sized machine. The feeder house is like 5 feet wide on the thing. I don't know if they were made for 8 or 12 row heads. Maybe not quite that big. I don't even know if Massey had made a 12 row head. I'm not too familiar, but it's a big machine. V8 Perkins, cubic inch was like 540 something, and I'm not even positive on that either. Mine was a 750, and I had the 354 turbocharged Perkins. It was the gray cab model, had a lot of the some of the digital features of the Massey combines of that era. It's probably like maybe early 80s, late 70s. Couple reasons why I decided against it, and I apologize if everybody was waiting for a a combine here. First of all, no corn heads. This sells with a 15-foot flex head, like I had said, and that would have been fine for the beans, but I have more corn than beans, and the corn was planted first and is going to be ready first, and I want to be able to use it for both crops. So I had a hard time, still haven't really located a corn head in a half decent price range. Second issue is I just don't want to try to fit it in this building. Like I said, it's just too big of a machine for the size of my operation. It's not like I'm covering thousands of acres. I really don't need a machine that big. And as far as storing heads and the combine, like I say, I only have 11 foot 10 inches to get the combine in the building. And this combine's 14 foot wide. The door's 15 foot, which is fine. It'll fit in widthwise, but it's going to take up a lot of space for something that's going to sit all year long and just get used in the fall. And I'd be lucky to put 50 hours on it or 70 hours on it in the fall. So with the commodity prices the way they are also, that's another factor. I want to kind of keep the cards close to my chest, so to speak. As far as equipment purchases, there's a lot of other things that I should upgrade. Like I said, I have a rake here to try. I don't know if he's going to sell it or not, but at least I have it here. I should get 2 more hay wagons. I'd like to get some metal hay wagons with ones that you can unload from the back. All my wooden wagons are front unload only, and it's such a hooking around, and I'm by myself, so to try to get the wagons in the right place, it's not always the easiest. I'd like to upgrade to a spinner tedder instead of the fluffer tedder as far as making hay, and I need lime for next year on all the fields, so I'm going to be very limited as to what I can upgrade to. With the current prices, I've advertised hay. I've sold a little bit, but it hasn't really been the hot selling item right now. I know at the auctions hay prices are down, so I might be sitting on the hay that I have made for quite a while yet too. So not to make a pessimistic video here or a dark outlook on everything, but being that I am on a smaller scale, I really have to watch the finances, and as well as be careful that what I'm upgrading to is something that is going to pay me back. So this fall, I was just out to the guy that buys my corn and beans. They're out shelling today. They said their corn's at about 20%. He had offered to come out and shell my corn and cut the beans. he's not too far away, and he also brings his own trucks, so makes it fairly easy on me. Hopefully things go that way this year. So yeah, like I said, I had hoped to have my closest neighbor do it, and he had some things happen that unfortunately he won't be able to combine mine. So anyway, I'm starting to ramble on here, but yeah, I looked at this 760 Massey. Height was an issue. It's a monster of a machine. It has the real big mud tires on the front. That's the other issue with why it's so tall. And I don't really want to get into changing tire sizes. I don't want to get into we lowered it now with letting some of the air out of the tires, but it's just going to be too big to fit in my building. This building was built in the early 70s, and they never had a combine on this farm. It was all forage for the dairy. And if I next year maybe, or over the winter, if I decide to if I find one at a half decent price, couple things I have to consider also. I would like to get a rotary, and also I really would want a straw chopper on the back, just because of the residue with no-till, to try to get that the stalks chewed up a little bit finer. So it's not like the price was outrageous or anything. It was a half decent deal, but like I said, I just have too many strikes against it. I did find some corn heads at dealerships, and for what they wanted for the 6-row corn head, basically is the same amount as I'm paying for the whole combine and the flex head. So I don't want to spend a fortune this fall. If I was a bigger operator, then probably it would pay to have my own. But my farm operation is very young, and hasn't been around for too many years. So like I said, I want to kind of be careful with spending too much money, especially when there's some hay equipment I should upgrade to. And like I said in past videos, I still would like to get a round baler to try to alleviate some of the amount of square bales that I make. So yeah, I apologize if I kept egging you guys on, but like I say, I had to make a decision. I left it go about as long as I wanted to. I have a solution now to get everything harvested, so that's where we're at. I'll try to get some video if I have to get their permission to film them if they're going to be here. If they want to be on, YouTube. If they don't, then I'll have to just do a before and after type of deal. So basically that's where we're at. There's not a lot going to happen now. Like I said, their corn's at 20%, and they planted way earlier than mine, so I'm sure mine's a lot better than that. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I made some sense. Hopefully some of you guys at farm, you can understand where I'm coming from. A combine is just something that eats up a lot of money, both in repairs and to operate, and most of the 11 months out of the year, just about, because I don't do any small grain, it's just going to be sitting in the shed here. So yeah, it was a Massey 760. Like I said, would have been a good deal, but at this point, with the building I have and what's out there currently as far as used combines, I'm going to hold off. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see if I can't make keep making some interesting videos. I don't know if it feels like all I'm doing is just talking about stuff. I don't have a whole lot going on. If I start making third cutting hay, I'll definitely get some more videos made and posted. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate all the new subscribers and all the views. So thanks for watching.